Okay, I think we should be live. I think we should be live on YouTube and Discord now, if I am checking everything correctly. Bunny Kush asking on the Discord, what do you think about my new role? I think you got silver from bronze. So I like any role that shows you've got NTX personally. Noz Industry on the YouTube saying hello. That's good. I'm going to dump a message into Discord. I'm just going to be asking them to check on live stream. And yeah. If everything's good, that means I can play without fear. OBS running, everything seems to be good. Right, I think we've had enough. If someone can confirm up on the live stream, then I will no longer have to do anything else. I'll be able to play and show off my terrible streaming skills as well as playing skills. Let's go back into Squid.
People are definitely trying to find something in the middle of the Kalium. There's a lot of people in here right now.
I think it's people have kind of decided now with the 2 days left, now's the time to seek out those unusual, strange things. So yeah, if you can, if it sounds like I'm talking to myself, that was King Etch over in the Discord saying how people are searching in Discord, searching in Kalem. So if you want to find stuff like that, you should check everywhere in Kalem. You never know what you're going to find. And also,
Leaks. That's confirmation. Leaks.
whenever you see me typing, it is leaks. And now I no longer need to type. I can speak and leak. But let me, before my Squid Game starts up. Oh no, it's too late now. Let's stop playing. I was about to drop some codes in the YouTube chat. Instead I have to focus on flying. Oh no, whoa. Phew.
No. I'm actually avoiding today's
Getting very hectic up top. Nope, nope, nope. That's a little bit safer. Oh, is this relative safety? It sort of is, but someone's definitely shooting. So stay hidden slightly. See him shooting over there. There. So we'll duck around here for a little bit. No! Why did I backtrack? That was just bad of me. Left hand, brain, not in sync. Not in sync with each other. Not sure what I was doing. 4th from Squid Games, that's pretty poor. But that's okay. No one watches me for high quality play. I'm an entertaining streamer. Hopefully. And just because we can, if you need to know, if you need codes, there may be some codes out in the YouTube to make up for my embarrassing falling backwards routine. So here we go. What are we up to? Almost coming up to the first hour being over. That's not bad. A couple of Squid Games is good. But let's go do something that's a bit more to my strength. Let's get involved in some convoy. Now, I think people have checked the latest mission convoy times. If you haven't checked the latest convoy mission times, around 7.5 minutes, I believe, is the fastest time, which is pretty damn quick.
Which room are you going into?
I just did quick join. Oh, it's full. So that means I can actually pick a room. You gonna come do some convoy too?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Alright, I'm gonna be rolling in with King Etch from the Discord. Creating a room. And let's see what room it gives me. You want to get into room 16, I guess. All people have already loaded in. 16 if you can get in it. There's 3 of us right now, so should be doable. We've got an uncommon avatar, so strong lead. There's King with his first. And there's Sextet. Oh, look at this. We've got King, we've got Sextet. We've got some real community members here. And of course we love Sir Strong Leo, who I actually did see in yesterday's play session. Right. Let's get on it. Mission convoy is all about clearing this out quick, taking down any of the enemies you see, keeping the green and purple crystals recharging. As you can see, some people like to run up ahead. Don't like the loot. A little bit wasteful at the beginning stages, but that's fine, we can re-gig it. Working on that purple. Someone come back there. There you go. Taking down the hogs. Interestingly enough, if you've been in the wasteland, you will notice that there are also very similar looking beasts in the wasteland, covered in a lot of bony material. And that is because they have been overtaken by a plant. Spider time. Clear out one. Spring the other one. Oh, there we go. Keep recharging all of these specials, keep the power moving forwards. Double stacking the energy burst. A little tip I actually picked up from King Ed. Not sure what I prefer most. Energy burst or the two turret approach. Fill them out. Okay, I'll stick with this one. Get some of these recharging tokens ready for when the convoy is in position. Okay, initiate, there we go, bombardment completed. A little bit close. Oh dear. This is hectic. Get this help, people. There we go. I'm gonna try and regen this guy while we're here. So strongly. Please, stay outside. I don't know why the other has decided to focus exclusively on me. But at least we got our other teammate back up. Where is our help? We need some help. More rapid firepower needed. Bring it right to him, a little bit far away. Almost down. There we go. One down. Oh. Bunny needs to be revived. Okay, we've got glue back. And there we go. Spider time.
Now's the time to get on.
Oh. Get moving. Need the bombardment mode to be activated. We're going to destroy these guys. We need health. Getting that health.
Are you low?
Well, just funny because was on half, and I was pretty low to be fair. Getting a bit lower as I get mullered by a spider. We don't need to be up there now. Everyone on. Dance party. You know you got a good team when they dance with you. There you go, thanks King, you took the hint. Me and Sextet just dancing away. Needed a third. What do we need? Need a little bit of health if we can find it from somewhere. So, purples. No. There we go. Reload on that. Weapon 2 reload. Weapon 1. Ignore these guys. Target parameters. Little reminder, King Etch is rocking a first avatar. One of the rarest. Careful, almost getting knocked off. Sextet running an uncommon but still pretty dope looking avatar. Sir Strongleo running just a plain non-NFT avatar. And then you have me, Silver Surfer Dude, or as some people call it, the Pepsi Man, which is a really old school reference. Like, even I don't know that one really. I know what they mean, but wow. I'm too young for that. One of the few things I am too young for when it comes to nerdiness. Wolf getting up in my business. Line machine gun. There we go. Reload speed is a killer. No, we don't. Oh, I went on a rescue mission and got a little bit worried about it, and then I didn't. That was a stupid plan of mine. I should have committed. So strongly in King Edge. Gotta help us out here.
Yeah, the convoy's up to that.
Bunny Cut is up. Yeah, oh, the convoy. Oh no. Oh shit. You know what? I feel like we had a moment where everything was going very well. And then it all just fell apart. I don't quite know why it fell apart. I think we just got caught, a couple of us, in the wrong spots. But that's what Mission Convoy does to you. Takes you down occasionally.
So, Ryan, I do have a question. So as long as you participated in all 8 days of one of the 2 tests, then you're eligible for the full reward pool, right? For the
That is a great question. Yes. So anyone that's been playing for a full 8 days on either Phase 1 or Phase 2 will be eligible for the reward pool. There's actually kind of like a little split where, like, if you've attended certain days, you're in a pool, but you really wanted to go for all 8 days to get the most out of it. So yeah, check the attendance record on the society.app/game, and you'll be able to see everything that's going there.
And the prize pools are shared between the 2 holder tests, right? So there isn't a
Yeah.
separate prize pool for each one. That's what I
Yep.
thought. Okay.
It's one entire. Both phases, Phase 1, Phase 2, share the same reward pool. We split it over Phase 1 and Phase 2 so we could give, or attempt to give, a better experience to certain regions. So Phase 1 was America, Phase 2 is Asia. But it didn't matter if you played Phase 1 or Phase 2, you're in for the same prizes. So if you kicked ass in Phase 1, you will have a good chance of winning, provided no one beat you in Phase 2. Now, let's create a room in Team Deathmatch and let some people carry me. We shall see how that goes.
We get one.
We are in Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch. come help the Silver Surfer or the Pepsi dude, depending on how you think of it. Help him to victory. Or beat him. Challenge him and beat him. One of the two. Doesn't matter. "43 seconds. That's something to deal with. Right, we are about to kick off in 20 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. And now is where someone pings me asking, I want access, I want codes. I mean, you can, but I've got to play the game. How poor was that? I had the drop on him, and I still didn't make it to count. Right, let's start paying attention now. I'm going to change one of these into the turret. That's better. Right. 8:18. We are getting stomped a little bit here.
Oh wow, we can just try 5 of our 8. Sniping right now, right?
Help me out, turret from beyond the grave. I mean, that person was in a bit of a risky spot. NTX Jigsaw just chilling out, waiting to be sniper bait. I mean, I'd probably sniper bait too, but at least I... Oh! Peeked a little bit, and there we go. Right. Try and pay attention a little bit more. 15 and 28. rockets are still pretty dominating in this. But just means you just got to learn how to use it. There we go. Mutually assured destruction. Husky Boys, I remember that name. Probably because he's killed me several times across this 3-day session. I thought that was an ally turret. No, it's an enemy turret. Yeesh, 3250. Oh man, if I'm coming in 4th, you know that's a bad sign. But that was definitely Kurosaga with 23 kills on the opposition team. That's pretty devastating. Pretty devastating. But that's okay. These things are only here. Just silent, you know how it goes. Running a few different things simultaneously right now.
As always.
Yeah, it's life, you know. Mostly it's just making sure that people have like odd issues, you know, they try and run the installer and everything's okay for a while and then something pops. But most people are okay. Checking on this one. Few people getting some download issues. There's not a lot we can do on that. Right. Standing around is boring. If anyone's trying to do the Find CM event, you're going to find me in Squid Games. Pretty easy to find me. Giant Silver Guy. Channel 10. Easy to find me. Channel 10. And there we go, we've already got one guy. We've got, Bunny. Bunny. I think you must be following me from event to event. Who else have we got here? Sext. I know it's you, Sextet. You can't run around and stop me from highlighting you. But I'll turn off the tab. Be friendly time while we boogie, while we wait. Normally we have a very competent person streaming on Xociety's YouTube, but today we have me, which is fine, you know, that's just how it is. It's the reason why I'm always the one to stream in Discord. Keep it private, keep the embarrassment to a minimum.
Active users in the folder test improved significantly, and
The daily active users. Yeah, we had a obviously weekends you saw a spike. The weekends obviously going to be the time when most people are playing, but it's been really encouraging. We've had steady like concurrent users, like number of people playing simultaneously has been steady, which means people come in, play, get hyped, keep playing. Our peak player was more than we expected, and more importantly, and this may be a bit too businessy, retention rates have been really good. You know, people actually playing from day 1 to day 7 is a great thing to see. So that was King X asking about that. Well, I don't like getting down here. Definitely give me up. Oh, that's better. How did this person survive up here? Oh, I know how. It's just showing his little skills of just running around everywhere. Friends until the truce breaks. I feel like this is a very cheeky way to play this game mode. Probably wouldn't be happening if I wasn't the CM. Oh, he broke the truce. Okay, I see how it is. Semi-secluded area. Someone asking on the Discord if I'm hiding. I wouldn't say hiding, tactically staying out the way, if that makes sense. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's down below. Oh, shoot. Come on, get up. I gotta get back up there. Come on. Where are they shooting from down below? There we go. Thank you very much. A little victory there. I feel like some dancing from Sextet helped me out there. We had a little peace treaty for a second or two, and then it turned out that we actually a real bit of victory was happening right there.
I have 0 kills in this team deathmatch. It's almost over.
I shouldn't laugh because that's normally what happens to me. King X in the Discord talking about how he's on 0 kills. That's normally my style. So, you know, no shame, no shame. But I did just get a chicken dinner in Squid Game, so you know,
Finally got a kill.
maybe
Nice.
a
Congratulations.
maybe a little bit of shame. But like I say, me and Sextet had a little mini pause and dance party, so probably if he'd been a bit more aggressive, maybe we wouldn't have seen me victorious.
Man, people are aggressive with clearing out turrets. That's insane.
I think they've really cottoned on to the fact that you shouldn't ignore them. They're a little more powerful than you realise. Like, when you're dealing with somebody's turret and them, it's quite hard.
Oh, I got a kill, double kill right at the end. Nice.
So, let me see if I can scrounge up a little bit of extra for people. If your download is stuck, there are steps you can try. Such as setting Society to be allowed by Windows Defender. And then if that doesn't, well, if that, once you've done that, you then have to rerun the installer. It can help at times. Bunny Kush is asking in the Discord where to find stuffs to upgrade my weapons. I believe he means the resources, which you can find in the Wasteland. And as I haven't been in there yet, let's go check that place out. Best thing to do is to find a weapon that you want to upgrade, look at what it needs, and then go off into the Wasteland to go and hunt it. So, Wasteland is the gather section. Like I say, so quick little run around in the Wasteland. We have things like this, which recharge your specials. Green, which will give you health back. And if I go around here, you can see in the distance this glowing blue, that fragment there. These are the resources you need for certain weapons. So let's grab one and find out what we get. If I don't get killed by somebody. So we're just gonna, there we go. Somebody's pinging me, shooting me. Where are they shooting me from? Oh man, they're miles away. Now, if you weren't being shot constantly, you'd be able to actually gather those resources. But if you are being shot, it's quite hard. But to prove that it is doable, let's find a slightly more chill area to gather. See, I complained about someone shooting me, and then I just did the same thing. Because in the Wasteland there is no friends. But here we go. Now this should give me some tessellate shards, some other stuff. There we can go. We see we got fragment of tessellate, persiloi, and raxium. So these ones, fragments, raxium, persalloy. These are all from this kind of thing. And we see it spawns back twice, so you can grab it twice. And we have to identify the next area to go and grab. There we go, we even got some modus cubes. Thor's little minions are here, but we can ignore them for a little bit. Because we are just trying to run some resource gathering. Little enemy guarding some of them, but that's okay.
Dude, that Twitter Space was pretty fire last night.
Oh, the spaces last night. Yeah, it got into the weeds a little bit. It was quite a good one from my perspective.
Yeah, I might have talked too much to you now. Sorry.
No, King H is talking about a space that we ran yesterday for holders versus gamers, talking about what you need and what's the benefit of either. And King very graciously came up on stage towards the end and spoke very eloquently, I would say. People on the YouTube asking for codes, people on the Discord if you're asking for codes. We drop codes every so often, you know, not constant code dropping, but we drop them every so often. There we go. Is there a Thor floating around on the map? Let's find out. There is a Thor. Let's go check out on Thor. See how he's doing. While we're running over there though. Just need a little bit of health. Oh, we can hear him. We can hear that sound. Anyone that's trying to do the 5cm event, I'm in channel 4 in the wasteland. There's the big boy himself, look at that. Scary old Thor. Codes will work every day. Once you have a code, it will work. We are in day 7 of our... Wait. We're in day... Yeah. Let's do the math. Basically, everything ends on the 21st. But all you need to do is play once to be in the random draws of events. So get yourself a code, get playing. Oh, look at that poor player. Oh, no. Oh, typical. Take your eyes off the prize for 1 second, and that's what happens. Oh, look at that poor player. People asking about killing each other in the wasteland. There's no points for killing each other in the wasteland, but one of the benefits is if you're trying to get the final hit on Thor, then obviously the final hit on Thor will give you a boost. But if there's other people around, you're less likely to get that final hit. So, what you should aim for is that final hit, and one sneaky way to do it is to take down other people. Now let's go run convoy. What do we reckon? Gonna quick join a random one. There we go. 30 seconds. A few different peaks in here. See if they're friendly. Nope, 2 of them left. Obviously trying to get their own little team together, but that's fine. People will come. That's just what happens. And there we go, slightly challenging code thrown into the YouTube chat. Got to guess the last 2 digits to get that code to actually work.
Oh, that's not way to do it.
Well, people always want codes, and truth be told, you got to earn the code. You can earn it by doing something cool.
Value extractor.
Well, we want people to play, but
Yeah.
if all you know, if you want a code, do something cool, or at the minimum, let's work out what one of the codes says. Mystery 2 letters. It's only 2 letters. There's only 26 letters in the alphabet, and there's only 9, technically 10 numbers it could be. So, well, how many combinations is that? 26 by the power of 2 by the power of 9, something like that. Pretty doable. People saying it's hard to guess. Yeah, that's the point, guys. It's hard. Yep, digits means either number or letter. So replace the question marks with 1 of something, or maybe 2 of something, see what it is. But it's basically, it's 4, 4, and then 4 for the last 2 digits. Not extreme, guys. You could run through that pretty quickly. How many combinations are there? I don't actually know. I can't do the math while playing the game. Too busy killing spiders. Alpha and number. So, an example, the code could be, but it's not. Where's the code? It could be 0F5U-F9FE-EJ7A. That could be the code, but I don't know if it is. Got to work for it. If you don't know where to paste the code, whew, I haven't got much hope for you finding the code. Let's murder this spider. You need to get yourself involved. If you're trying to find out where to find, how to enter the codes, you can find them here. Very easy. Asu and Blue are in effect. Revive this guy. Over there, take him out. Alright, out again. Tap away. Again. Out close and personal. Personal. That. Coming out. Personal. Grab these so we can recharge. A lot of people, a lot of business happening. Focus. Guys. Well, no name. He's trying to help. He's doing what he thinks he needs to do. Also has a pretty cool avatar, so not gonna get too stressed with that. What's triggering on this? There we go. Why wouldn't it trigger? I don't know. Yes, you are quite right. Using skills to kill faster is definitely needed, but a bit of coordination is what you need. You need people to be smashing the purple gems, purple diamonds, resources to help you regen. So those things need to be destroyed. And then Q and E specials recharge a heck of a lot faster. So a useful bit of information from the YouTube comments. Excuse me. Sorry. How are we? Okay, we're coming up to 15 minutes before the end of the second hour. Not bad. Reload this. No, I should reload that for sure. Here we go. Actually, I really should have changed this over earlier, but there we go. See, these are the things you need to destroy. These things. You also need health for people.
Possible to back anymore in deathmatch. Everybody just rush.
Yeah, there's a real meta developing in deathmatch. There's King Edge talking about deathmatch problems. Not problems, but some super skillful people. Some super skillful people are playing. And normally we'd have one of them showing off the game on the YouTube. But today it's me. Showing you that, hey, you don't need to be the best to play. You can have fun no matter your skill level. As long as you don't have your convoy destroyed. Down. They all leap out the way. Perfect timing for that to happen.
Oh, I see people from JGG here.
Oh yeah, there's a few people from different places. JJG, YGG. Reload a while. Here goes. Backtrack a little bit more. I don't want to be that close to him. Someone's doing a very good job on the bits. If you want to change their name in game, really easy. You just have to go to where you're selecting your avatar and click on the little name icon on the bottom left of the screen. Then you'll be able to call yourself whatever you wish within reason. Question in Discord. No worries about asking questions. Here's me trying to talk about it. I will look at the YouTube chat in a second. I'm just in the middle of a firefight right now. It's a little bit difficult to do that. I feel like this team really had a good strat for doing this. We just didn't get ourselves together to get in. There we go, that's not bad. Not bad at all. B grade? Okay, B grade's alright, you know, B grade's alright. B's better than D and C. But really want S grades. S grades is what we really want. But that's fine. Healing friends, you just have to run over them and press F. You don't have to grind things in the wasteland. If you want to get a quick leg up to take down Tyrannus and more ice, what you need is Motus. And you can get Motus by playing any of the events. Then run over to the shop area. This lovely little area here. And you can do a couple of different things. You can spend it on partner clothing, such as Chloe, Fabricant, Pixelmon's Kevin, gloves, feet, hands, all of these kind of things. Or if you want to do more damage, you can head over to the Arcord store. Look for wearables, weapons, or skills. All skills can be purchased with Motus, 8,800, 13,000 for that one, turret, 13,000. Some weapons, such as the King Soju, can be bought for 8,000. The Ray Tracer sniper rifle. Yeah, I hear you giggling there, so King Etch. King Etch is actually the reason why King Soju exists. It was a joke, I think, started. I can't remember. Something telling us to have Soju to celebrate, and we thought that was pretty cool. And it became an actual item in the game during the first phase of the holder test, sort of proving how quickly we can turn around dope ass ideas. But yeah, you can buy these weapons for Modus Cubes. Again, you can get Modus Cubes through the gameplay sessions, or we have find CM/share clip events happening. Join the Discord for that. Fastest way to farm Motus would be to get into the deathmatch. You get Motus for that. Wasteland Motus, really easy to farm because you just have to run around and kill the ant mob things. Very easy. But the best way is to get NTX, our community soulbound token, from the Find CM event, and you'll find details of that in the Discord. And I'm going to throw up a Discord link to that right now. In fact, I'll throw out all the social links on the YouTube. So let me handle that. There we go. If you join the Discord, head into the tasks area of the Discord, do the Find CM event or the Share Clip event. We'll send you NTX at the end of the holder test. You'll get 20 or 30 depending on what you do, or 50 if you do both. And then that NTX can be converted to Motus Cubes. 1 equals 100 if I remember correctly. And then tomorrow you'll be able to play with whatever weapon you wish, barring any of the ones for crafting. Crafting ones are obviously the most powerful. So as you can see here, the Thunderbolt needs these kind of items. I've been running around in the wasteland, so pretty easy. Ooh, the Leviathan. Or the Howling Shotgun, or the Rapture. I've already got the Outburst. I was wanting to get that sniper rifle, the Leviathan. I've got enough of absolute. Okay, this is how crafting works. I went and gathered my persa my modus contaminant, and my modus compound, and then I
Oh,
boom.
Ethereum just briefly broke 3,000.
Nice. Hearing in the Discord that Ethereum broke $3,000 today. That's pretty good. Pretty bullish sign for the wider
Yeah.
Web3 world. But we're playing games and chilling out right now. So my focus is on games. Now, I am terrible with snipers, but now that I've got the Leviathan sniper, I think I have to go and try it out a little bit. So, let's go run the Leviathan sniper in a little bit of Team Deathmatch. But before we do that, I've been in Channel 3 for far too long. So, Channel 3 is crowded, Channel 2 is spacious. Let's head over to Channel 2. If you're trying to find the CM for the CM event, I'm in Channel 2 right now. Tomorrow is the last day of Phase 2. We will have other chances for people to play in different things coming up, but yeah, the Play to Mint session, which is what we're doing right now, that does all end tomorrow. But you only have to play a mode once to be entered in for a prize draw. So it's not hard. Get in, play at least one mode once, you'll be in a random prize draw, so you have a chance, even if you're not going to take down the crown of having every kill, having the most kills, you'll find that you have a chance. There we go. Anyway, I said team deathmatch, so let's go get some team deathmatch. Now we're in Kevin 64. Channel 2. Running in Channel 2. Let's see. 53 out of 100 people in this channel. That's not bad. Fairly spacious. Oh, just peek your head over. You know you wish to. Oh, we're actually playing. I was just chilling out. I was thinking we were wasn't really warmed up for that. That's embarrassing, isn't it? You're not really paying attention. Oh my gosh. (28 to 26). Okay, team's doing okay without me, which I'm glad, because Rocket. Why is it always Husky Boys? Every time I notice who's killing me, I swear it's this one guy. Or girl. Pilot. I mean, I'm glad we got the kill, but I felt like that was my kill. And then I fall off the edge of the map like a moron, because I'm not paying attention. That's just bad form. Just 1 hour left of this day today. Still plenty of time for people to play. Plenty of time to get your hands on the code if need be. Victory. Interesting. 46 to 44, 13 seconds left. Not too bad. That's right, Edward Silver explaining exactly how that code is structured. Again, just dumping the code and making it super easy. Connect your wallet on the website. Make sure you're using Chrome. If you are using Brave, which we don't recommend, so use Chrome. But you may find if you turn off the shield on Brave, it will help get that issue resolved. Alternatively, connect to the website, connect wallet, hit the gameplay button, and then run the game / launch it from there rather than trying to do it from the installer itself. Now, Squid Game. Quick join, let's go. The last day is the 21st. That is the final day of this phase. There will be many more opportunities to play the game. Any holder can play the game. Good to see you again, Sextet. Any holder of an NFT, the Frontier Avatar, will have a chance to play the game when we run player sessions, community sessions. But the play to mint extravaganza, the chance to win minting rights, does end tomorrow. You don't have to worry about being the #1 killer. You just have to worry about playing at least every mode once, trying everything once, and then you'll be in some random draws. You have a real chance of winning. I hope you're lucky. I hope you win. Bunny Kush in the Discord asking about better roles. More NTX will get you gold roles. Hanging around and doing awesome things, being part of significant events such as our Play to Mint extravaganza may get you roles. You know, we may have some ceremonial roles. But now I have to start paying attention. Yeah, Higo Murillo, don't use Hiago? Anyway, don't use Brave basically is the best advice I can give you on that, because using Brave will just give you problems. Use Chrome. "33 seconds left. Getting all tangled up in stuff at my desk. Who we got with it? whoever that is that's running around and shooting, I'm going to put a bounty on their head. This guy. First person that kills him wins the thanks to the CM. I mean, they are physically targeting me, so... yeah. And that's the end of that person for a little while. I can just be calm and wait for a second. I see you up there. I see you, Sextet. I know you're over there. Whoa, that person up there. Okay, a little bit of safety down here, maybe. Let's work on this a little bit. Clearing some space in the middle. Everyone falls down. Trying to make this a dangerous area so I don't let it down quickly. Ironically, this is make it a dangerous place for me. But ooh, almost. Almost. A little bit calmer now, hasn't it? And we get out of here. Yeah, that was happening. That was happening. Don't worry, Mr. Ghost. Only the Play to Mint session ends on the 21st. Like I said, if you're a holder, if you're a lucky person, you may be able to get access in some of our community sessions. We used to run play sessions every Thursday. They'll probably come back in a similar idea, but now we'll have more game modes. So don't worry, you're not late, you're just in time. All in. Don't worry, if you're not winning codes, there's still time, still chances. Got an hour odd left. Well, we've got about 40 minutes, 50 minutes left. Oh no. Can't even copy the codes. Damn. Well, do something impressive. Do a good thread, share some cool content, something like that. Maybe you'll be able to get yourself on the code later on. Now, which Who is that? That is... Excuse me. My goodness, what a terrible thing. Got a few people rolling with no names up here. I think... Hang on a minute. I think I just spotted a very legendary person. I think I just saw, and this will make sense to people in the Discord more than anywhere else, Mason, a former star of society. But here we go. Time to crack on. Running with a sniper in this area is a bit strange, but it does allow me to basically one-shot most of it. If I hit it, that is. But we'll change this. The codes are not random. They are grouped. 4 chunks of 4 letters. Why is that code all together? Just to make it a little bit more challenging for them trying to get the code. You should also hit up the Discord. See if you can find a folder that might give you a code. Right here. There we go. There we go. This will be the last play to mint phase. However, not every NFT will be minted by the end of this. So we will have further chances for people to get involved and get NFTs, the details of which to be announced. But think of this as the last big chance. The most NFTs getting off being given away, the most chances. Like I said, you don't even have to play every day. You can just play once. If you're lucky, in a random draw, you may find yourself winning a guaranteed spot, but you do have to play in some shape or form. Ah! That spider is way too aggressive. NFT holders will be able to play when we run community night, community events. So it won't be a live game 24/7, but whenever we turn on the game, as we used to do every Thursday before we had this session, we will ping holders and let you guys play. So there will be opportunities and chances. And hey, maybe we'll get you to test out interesting and dope shit as we do it. Yeah. We see the next phase of development being quite rapid with PvP, and PvP always needs people testing and playing. Oh, the gameplay's nice, but it's only nice for the fact it looks nice. If you were watching one of our streams yesterday, you would have seen much more skillful play, I should say. We've got the rough end of the bargain today. CM stream, but it does mean that you can ask any question at all, and I will answer it. You're playing right now, but you're not a holder. Well, I would say you need to get yourself an NFT. Up on the open market. Are we still awaiting the special enemies have? There we go, use that special. Throw the turret down. Realise how close I am. Run away. Oh guard because they're close. Token launch. Everyone loves a token launch. If I was to talk about the plans for token launch, I would be beaten within an inch of my life. What I can say about token launch is NTX right now is a soul-bound token that we give out for amazing community work and events like this, and there will be a chance for that to convert to a token. But that's all I can say right now. Like I said, if I say any more, I will be in a big doo-doo. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is Mason here. Mason used to be a community manager with us. Shame he's not in the Discord to chat with. Keith, I thought you could play to be a something to mint the NFT. You can play in this phase to mint the NFT. If you're lucky, if you're, say, the best in PvP, you'll get a guaranteed spot. If you take part in showing off your avatar, you'll get a guaranteed spot. Or if you play any of the modes once, there's a random draw where there's like 1 or 2 chances. Top 50%, there's like 10 chances for a guaranteed spot. So just play. Definitely play if you've got the chance to play. That will help you mint the NFT. And that's available in this play to mint phase. So yeah, you can play to mint. And that is all about playing to mint in this phase. It's not a 24/7 thing, but don't worry. Our first 2 mints were free, and we actually see no reason to change that. So I'd imagine you'll see a free mint, a guaranteed free mint spot. And all you have to do is play the game a little bit to be in with a chance. I think All In is trying to guess a code completely randomly, which if you are, good luck. But yes, there's numbers and letters in codes. Mixed letters and codes. Letters and numbers. MCK, Keith, where can you have a chance to mint? By playing this game. Play any of the game modes at least once. Do any of the activities at least once. Play it well. And be lucky is the honest answer, Keith. If you are playing the game, one way you may be able to find yourself doing something amazing is making some really good content, sharing out some of your gameplay clips, showing off the avatars, showing off what you've done in game. And you might find that a guaranteed spot comes your way beyond just having the placement part. You never know. You don't need to record unless you want to make, social media content. Everything you do in game is recorded by the back end, so we know what you've done, we know how many kills you've got, we know how much crafting you've done, we know what items you've made, and that's what helps determine some of the events. The red vouchers are the symbol to represent our red list. And that's because the main character of Xociety is called Red. And his red list is the list of guaranteed mint people. So, yeah, they represent your guaranteed mint spot. just think of it as a representation of damn thing. Representation of guaranteed minutes. Convoy's getting mashed. Take this opportunity to switch over. Yeah, don't worry so much about missing the first day. I mean, there's still chances. Don't worry. And at the end of the day, you all get NTX for taking part. So NTX, like I said, will convert eventually to our token. So you've already stacked and locked in some value. You're not too late. You're never too late. In Xociety, we reward you for what you do. And like I say, this may be the biggest chance to get NFTs, but it doesn't mean it's the final chance. Other opportunities, other things happening. We do want to launch up on early access. We do have Steam and Epic Store campaigns to run. We have all sorts of fun things to do. Every good project always has a treasury, doesn't it? So don't worry. What's the time? 11:24. Okay. People are asking for codes on both YouTube and Discord. I am going to... Oh my god. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Really? Oh no, I know. Get out of the way, Matrix. This is bad news. Yep. Okay. That was never going to go well when we got like 4 of us knocked down. Sad times. Sad times. I think I've given loads of codes out already. So, you know, I don't think we need more codes. No one wants more codes, do they? Nah, never. No one wants codes. Codes are boring. People just want to play. Sorry, watch, I should say. You want a code? Who knows what that code is? You're gonna have to work that one out. You're gonna have to work that one out, my friend. And a little code dropped in the Discord too for people, just to see what's going on. What are the chances to be eligible for free mint? I mean, let me find you a helpful Medium article. Don't give me that yasuk. You just have to guess one letter. You can't even guess one of 26 or 9 combinations. It's easy. It's so easy. You just have to go through the things. A, B, C. You're asking about chances to free mint. There you go. That blog article, that story, will tell you all the events that are happening. And as you can see, there are plenty of random draw chances. Like, I think about 80% of the NFTs given away in this Free to Mint campaign are through random draw. Which means that you just have to do something once. And then you're in with a chance to win an NFT. Really easy. super easy to get involved in these things. Do have to check in on our lovely Discord people to see how people are doing. See our mods helping people, which is good. Being asked a very important question in our Discord, so I have to handle that. MC Keith can't claim the daily event. Do you mean the daily check-in? Should be able to claim that. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, Yashak, you were close, but that's what happens with these guess the code games. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Oh, Antonio, I feel bad for you. There's another day tomorrow, don't worry. And, you know, like I say, MC Keith is already in Discord. You double dipping, Keith. Good for you. Good for you, Keith. Keep it going, you know. Claiming the daily check-in is really easy. Why don't I show you how you do that? So, claiming daily check-in. When you first load up the game, you'll be greeted by your avatar, stood proud, and this giant button here that says daily check-in event. Just click it. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Click it, he says. There we go. Click it, it will trigger off. Probably difficult for you to see right now. It will trigger off onto the check-in. Let me see if I can bring that up for you. It will bring it up. Like so. It'll bring up that. So you'll see this. So you click this button on the daily check-in event. And once you click that, this turns up. Not a problem. Very easy. Very, very easy. And you can see I missed one, I missed two. Attended, 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 attended. There we go. Perfect. Perfect chance. Anyway, we'll close that down now because we don't need it open. Code Discord names Citadel. That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway. Oh man, I missed two. I was traveling in Europe. You know, while I would have loved to have just been playing games every day, all day, I had commitments that took me to Europe. The team was based in Southeast Asia, so yeah. Had commitments to take me into Europe, and because of time differences and personal things, I missed 2 of them. You know, it's what happens. It's what happens sometimes. I think some PvP. I think, because I haven't played it at all, the absolute chaos that is individual PvP. Yeah, if you see success, it means it's claimed by you. So, congrats, you've already claimed it. Ah! I'm gonna change this over. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna get killed while I'm doing this, but that's fine. Yep. That damn turret. Life happens. You're right, Lexico. Life does happen. And if life didn't happen, well, it'd be pretty boring. Damn that Kevin. Kevin took me down. If, if, if. Risky maneuver, but it's fine. Take it over from there. Oh, you even sniped me before my turret could land. That's awful. I mean, guys, there's a guy sniping over there on the aisle. Let's focus on that, maybe. I've got 0 kills. Oh my god. Freaking terrible. Oh, that was... I deserve that snipe. That was... that was brutal. God damn it, man. I need to get at least 1 kill. I don't... What do you... Code Citadel? I mean, do you want me to go to the Citadel and stand around so that you can get the fine CM pictures? Saying Code Citadel doesn't really help me on what you want me to do. Because, you know. I feel like you're maybe using a translator, so I'm not trying to be rude if I don't understand what you're saying. I just think I just don't understand what you're saying. It's on me. It's my fault. A goose egg. A nothing. 10 deaths, 0 kills. Damn. Oh, the ragdoll effect is pretty fun, isn't it? Anyway, let's try and work out what you want. Yahasak. Code. Discord names. Citadel. Please, please, sir. Well, I can give you the... Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't quite understand what you want. Do you want me to go and hang around in the Citadel? Here I am, in the Citadel. I'm in channel 2 of the Citadel. If you want Codes? There's loads of codes been dropped in random places. If you want me to give codes out in the Discord, aha, I see what you're saying. Citadel in the Discord wants a code. Yahasak, is that you in the Discord? Is that you? Are you double dipping like Mike was? Or MC Keith, I should say, was? Whenever I drop one in the Discord, I drop it in YouTube. Whenever I drop one in the YouTube, I drop it in Discord. Everyone has chances for codes. So don't worry. Still chances, still times. DFG, oh, dude, your name is impossible to pronounce. So DFG, I'm going to call you. DFG. Yeah, the eventual plan is that there will be interoperability of other avatars as player skins, things like that. Society is backed or incubated or accelerated by Unopened, which is also powered by Hashed. And one of our sister projects, Derby Stars, we've already committed to the idea of representing your Derby Stars horse as, say, a bike in game. We also have the idea of letting you use player skins and stuff like that. Thor, who runs around in the wasteland and who was playable content in previous holder test, that's an NFT. And the idea is that if you own one of Ben Moreau's Evolution NFTs, Ben Moreau being one of the guys behind Halo, Call of Duty, The Hobbit, etc., you could have unique raid content. So we're kind of thinking of different things for avatars and different usages. So I hope that answers your question. Now I've purposely pinged you, Citadel, if that is you. Yashak, if that is you on the Discord too. You've now been pinged with a code potential. But, of course, I've made it difficult. Why wouldn't I make it difficult? The reason why I make it difficult is because it's fun to make it difficult. I mean, you know. Guys, make sure you hit up all the socials. Join us on the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Everything you see. Never miss out on stuff if you are following us around on socials. Now, some people have been pointing out that there's these little floating platforms, and they're wondering if there's anything around in them. And I don't know. Maybe there are. Maybe there isn't. Who knows? So they are tempting, aren't they? Now what are we doing? We're approaching the last 20 minutes. I was never any good at this. There's our lovely Sextet, one of our community guys, helping out. But here we are, the world of Calum. There will be wider land and stuff like that. The idea is for Calum to act as kind of a safe hub for players. So where I am right now, you know, everything's safe and hunky-dory. But then you go out and do raids and stuff like that, such as the Mission Convoy, to help reclaim Earth and make it safe for you. Stephanie DiMello, where can you get a red list ticket to mint? Through playing the game. play the game, be active in our play to mint session, engage in some of our content that's going out, or if you're a member of other communities, you may find other opportunities through that. But the majority of it is all through this play to mint game session. And like I said, you don't have to beat every single thing. You don't have to win everything. You just have to play something once. So, you know, play it once, have a chance to win. That's how you do it. Getting pinged on something else. Just being asked a few things in other places. Apologies for the silent stream, but that's what happens every so often. Only NFT that's minted comes in its how it looks. So if I quickly dip out and show you another example, avatars will look. So here we see this is actually part of the CM. This is, you know, a community manager kind of thing. So very special. No one has this other than me and one other person. But NFTs will be minted, and they will look like this. They will be a full look. So this guy here, you can see his trousers, his boots, his bag, his tats, his texture. So that's the skin characteristics. This is what would mint as an NFT. It will be a full PFP and 3D avatar. So no worries on that. What am I saying here? Yeah, and the plan is that even the avatars that are created, they won't be able to mirror an NFT that's minted. So if you have an NFT that you've made, it can't look like an NFT that somebody's minted. Just so you know. But I need to keep playing with this guy. So hopefully that answers your question. There, if you want to go, the best thing to actually do, let me drop you a really decent link. You want to go and see what all of the NFTs look like that are currently out in the wild, go and check out the gallery on our website. That will let you know. That will let you see everything. Uh, Bunny Kush in the Discord asking about improving roles. Improving roles through NTX, you basically just have to hold NTX and rerun the collab land bot. If you've got more NTX, it will bump you up. I believe you need 100 plus for the next level that you're at. Anyway, we are rapidly approaching the end of tonight's session. It's 10 minutes left. Again, DFG, DFFFG, I'm just going to say DFG because your name's hard. So, could you guys make a city-like area? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of in the plans. Like the ideas of there being player relaxed areas, player controlled areas. That's kind of all in the plan. Right now, we're focusing on the gameplay. You can think of it as like it's an MMO TPS. So the idea is that there will be those communal spaces in the future. Yeah, any NFT, you're not really minting in the game. The NFT avatars are minted outside the game and then brought into the game. If you create an avatar in the game, it can't be an NFT. But the NFTs that are minted on the OpenSea contract, they are usable and playable in game. And yeah, you've all got all PFP. If you check in that gallery link, PFP, I'm saying, not DFG. If you look in the gallery link that I linked off, you can see. Let me actually bring it up here. Let me add this in as a screen. Why not? Let me add in one of our. Yeah, I mean, we've only got 10 minutes left of the game, so let's show off a little few things. There we go. So you can see these wonderful characters here. So if we have a look around, if you wanted to have, if you owned 001 as an avatar, you could have a 2D model like so. You can have the full 3D representation, or you can roll a PFP. In the Discord, I am represented by this wonderful character. So if you find me in the Discord as the general manager, the GM, you'll see 9998 as my PFP. And I rock this everywhere. Twitter Spaces, or X Spaces, I should say, Discord Hangouts, all of those kind of things. And these are all downloadable and usable, obviously, for you as the owner. Avatars themselves have benefits. So here you go. So some generic rights as an NFT holder, commercial rights as you'd expect. How you want to hold and use them is your choice. Real world events, exclusive merch drops, freebies, dope shit like that. VIP access, voting on project decisions, have a better vote, stronger vote, make your voice heard, help us influence the project. Exclusive things like play sessions, like what people are doing right now, and the ad hoc weekly kind of thing. Priority in any future sales, mints, be that sub collections or expansions, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to say, you guys as holders have priority. That's just ownership. In game, they give you benefits to the game that we're building. Pioneering benefits, aka benefits to the score that you're getting when taming land, claiming land. Motus energy is what you need to do everything and anything in the game, so owning an NFT will give you more of that. The shorthand is do more, do it faster, and do it better. Party mechanics. If you own an NFT and you play with people that don't, you can share some of these benefits to them while they're in party with you. This means that non-holders will value playing with you above anybody else. There we go. We do have a small disclaimer saying how we may modify these to make the game more engaging, more sensible, obviously, but these are the general principles of what you can expect. We're very open that we are planning still, we're building still. This isn't a fully finished game, even though it may feel like it at some times. Now, let's look at, there's only 6 of these guys, these rune stars, and they are pretty damn special. And this is a fully playable PFP in-game, so there's no stress. Like, if you owned this avatar, you could roll it in-game, you could play with it, you could show it off, and it's yours fully. But, you know, with 5 minutes left, I think 5 minutes left of the session, it is much more entertaining to watch me flail wildly in something like Squid Games. So there we go, I'm going to flail wildly in Squid Game. We've got 40 odd seconds before everything goes. Oh, we're back with King. Hello, King. Lil Boogie. We've got Wan, we've got MC Pon, we've got Thane, No Name over there, No Name here. We've got MacPon dressed up in silver. Interesting choice. Got a few people boogieing with us. This is probably going to be the final thing we play, depending on how well I do. If I die instantly, then I have to go again. Like I said, server will close and start shutting down in the next 5 minutes. What that means is, if you're playing, you may see it get a bit jumpy. Be careful. I'm close to the edge here. In the end, I fell down. I like what King actually is doing there, so I'm going to do the same. Didn't actually help me because it bounced me straight back to the backtrack slightly. No Name seems to be AFK, which is fine. So let's just... Oh, I almost did that in the No Name. Almost. You wouldn't kill a man that's dancing, would you? I mean, you might, but work on making this a little bit more dangerous. Because, you know, why not? We really don't want anyone to land up there. So who knows how he's landed there? Okay, let's go a little bit more around here. Just make this more dangerous. floor bits out. Keep making this harder and harder. Like my plan is to not also make this harder for people. And if someone else had the same idea, they decided to get involved. Oh no. Is there an opportunity? No. Oh, whoa, good. No. Okay, well, semi-survived. Time to head back up. Someone up there. Oh, no. Whoa. This makes me feel like I am, possibly in second. What? Where is this person? It's going to take me some time. We are coming up to final minutes. Everything will shut down at 5 o'clock. Just have to keep myself hidden. .33 seconds left. Do we just hope that we get a amicable draw? Defeat? Guess because I was lower down. Well, that'll do it for me. That will be the end of our session today. Bit of fun. Discord and YouTube streamed. Not too bad. We'll get myself over into the right area. We'll bounce around for a bit. And we will handle a little bit of bounciness. So like I say, I'm going to change over to the